Hey, Nick Rackley here. Today I'm trying to redo our homepage for vibeotter.com. We decided it's pretty boring and we want to make it way. Yeah, so I've been trying to use Claude Code to come up with different ideas. So I'll use Claude Code to give me different options. I already tried a couple and I thought they were all really lame. So I should. What is this? God's such a piece of shit. Oh yeah. And I also told it like we are not like SaaS tech bro style. We're actually trying to stand out. We think we have a revolutionary product and we're not shy about it. So yeah, so I got the other four done and I don't really like any of them. The only thing I'm remotely interested in is like I mean, I hate the fonts on this. It's just so not our brand. It's like shouting at you. I am a little bit interested in seeing these features. This is kind of like the aesthetic I was maybe looking for on buttons. Maybe not square like this, but I don't know, this kind of relief thing.
I like the fact the button looks 3D.
Laura Laura actually noticed it on her own when I was just going through. This one was okay, so I'm thinking about combining this one with maybe trying to get those features in it. Yeah, so most of those did not go well, as we already talked about. So this was the one that I actually thought was probably the best, but I still thought it was pretty plain, like our normal site. This was the one that was like really extreme, but kind of was getting after a feature I was like interested in around these like buttons. So I asked Claude to combine them both, and we got this, which is starting to feel more in the direction I want. Um, the orange definitely is a little intense, and I still feel like this feature's a little intense. But I'm going to ask it to clean this up. This feels a little more promising, going the direction we were looking for. Yes, we did our next update. Now we got those buttons fixed. Okay, yeah. So at this point, this is where we're at on the site. It definitely still feels off a little bit. I don't really like this orange up here in the heading. I don't really like how this isn't divided, and I'm not sure I'm like sold on this whole background color. I almost get curious if we combine it with like the background we used to have on our site before somehow I screwed it up. I couldn't even remember or find a screenshot easily, so I used the Wayback Machine, where you can go see the history of any website. So I just used it for. This is what our website looked like before I screwed it up. And I am kind of curious what this new design is going to look like if we kind of get these like orbs going on here, along with maybe more of a header, kind of like that, but still keep our other features that are changed. They actually look pretty good. I mean, you can see like an error we have to clean up here, but compared to the last iteration, well, it was literally errors. I don't know, just the whole page is starting to feel like it's a little bit more put together now. Yeah, so here's the font restored. So this is definitely starting to feel like better than the original that we had. Again, this is the current site we have. Okay, it's obviously better than that. This was kind of inspiration it gave. Now we're all the way to here. It's definitely feeling better. Like these buttons do feel really nice, like you actually want to click them. All right, yeah, so finishing up this website redesign. Finally all done now after quite a bit of time. So yeah, this is so this is the full kind of chain that I went through. So I started. This is just our default site that's live on our production now. We got to this one, which we called Teal Haven. And this was okay, but the problem with it was we just thought the background was like really plain. The whole thing just seemed kind of plain. We tried a bunch of different ideas. We probably tried like 8 different ideas. This one we thought looked absolutely awful because it looks like it's yelling at you. But the one nice thing about it, we kind of liked this feature here, these shadows that it was doing around buttons. Thought maybe we could integrate that with the other one. So the first cut we did, we got this with the shadows on the buttons. Had a bunch of orange and weird places we didn't like. Fixed that, looks better. Still have errors for some of the features we're trying to implement. Iterated on a couple things. We made these buttons the way we want them, and then we actually reintroduced orbs that had disappeared from our site for a long time. They were a little intense for a while, so then we started softening them. I kept going back and forth because I couldn't decide what level of orb I wanted. And then I ultimately settled on about this level. Looking through all of them now, I think I maybe like one a little darker. But at this point, I'm tired of forth and I just want to get it online. So if it really bothers me, I can just change it in a few days. Sometimes I like to fine-tune designs like that. And yeah, I think the site definitely came out a lot better. These buttons, I don't know why, I just actually want to press them and play with them a lot more.